what about Rockwell? You all have school tomorrow or closed tomorrow? Okay. I don't know, Birla, this. How about you, Ishita? Your school is closed tomorrow or online? But Ryan was saying online. 2:45. 2:45. 2:45. Okay. So we start. Question. We have an AP, and in this AP, A12 is equal to 37. Okay. The common difference D is equal to 3, and you need to find what is the value of A and the S12. I hope S12 means you have understood sum of the 12 terms. Yeah? A12 is the term 12. Neil saw what happened today? Leg is paining, ankle is paining, head is paining. Huh? No, sir. Yeah. Oh, exams are going on now. Why? His girlfriend meets him at wee hours in the morning or what? How much is the answer? If two of you have got, that means it's correct. Yeah. S12 is 246. And A also you have to find out. A is 4. Very good. Excellent. Bright children. Very good. Chalo, next question. L is equal to 28. Okay. Sn is 144. Okay. Total 9 terms. Find the value of A. Find the value of A. N, no, is this much? That much information is only there. Only this much I can give you, not more. Thank you.
Is the answer 4? A equal to 4?
A equal to 4. Yes. You get lot of electronic dairy milk. A equal to 4 is the right answer. Okay. Till that time, another one question. There is an AP 9, 17, 25, and then dot. Okay. Question is, how many terms of this AP must be considered to get a sum of 636? How many terms? You have to find n. Hey, simple formula में a भी है, d भी है, sn is also there, and you have to find n. ठीक ना? Oh, darling Ali has also come. What happened, Bax? You're biting pen? Why? Laziness has hit you again? Wherever calculations are not easy, our friend Vakul does not like it. Done. What happens, Shreya? You will get a quadratic equation. Yeah, so
Quadratic is 4 and 5 and 9.
I am least bothered with all those. I need the answer. I need the answer. How many terms? What is your grandfather's name? Their answers are like, during the Quit India movement, when the British were actually suppressed by the Indians, I'm asking grandfather's name. Simple question. Please solve the quadratic equation. If you can't middle split, you do minus b plus minus root over. Yeah, discriminant way. Now I need the answer. This is the NCERT problem. 12 terms is the right answer. Wow, Ishita, you get a lot of electronic nutties. Great. And what did you reject? Tell me that. 13.25. How did you calculate? How is it? Can you just show me that nice calculator beside you? No. How did you so accurately get 13? How did you get so accurately that? Achha. How did you get 13.25 precisely? Your answer is right. If you would have told me, sir, I got 53/2 or 53/4, it's fine. Anyway, your answer is correct. Good. Shall we? So the equation is 4n square plus 5n minus 636 is equal to 0. So then you can break it. 4n square plus 53 and 48 will be your factors. 53 and 48 are your factors. Okay. Shall we take up one more? Okay, there we go. All right, Spider-Man is causing a lot of problems. Find A, find D, the daily bugle. For the arithmetic sequence, where S31 is 5580, don't you give me those numbers there. And A31 is equal to 360. Find A and D. Our next chapter would be coordinate geometry, which we will start from Wednesday. That is day after tomorrow. Last Wednesday, you Rockwellians, few of you were absent. So we have put a stay order on chemistry and we would be going with mathematics. Till you are done in your school with all this and you start rusting, then we will start metal and non-metal. And we will slightly increase speed, process speed बढ़ाएंगे. Once coordinate geometry is done, after that we'll do real numbers, algebra finished, and we dive into mensuration. surface area, volume, area of circle, and then finally triangle and circles. करो करो अमीश, क्या हो गया? A31 is there. If you do A31, there will be two unknowns, A and D. And if you do S31, then also there are two unknowns, A and D. Yes, yes. So problem basically comes down to simultaneous linear equations. तकबीर हो रहा है तो बाबू?
हाँ सर।
हाँ, सांस लेने में दर्द हो रहा है क्या? नहीं ना?
नहीं सर।
हाँ, गुड. फ्यूज की तरह बन गए तुम महाराज. क्या हो गया? We don't have the whole day.
Sir, A is 0 and D is 12.
D is 12 and A is 0. Shabash. Excellent. Actually, since they are inside the television, they are like cathode ray. They have more power. हाँ, D is equal to 12 भाई. Correct. Correct. You want me to do on the board? Or is just a calculation time? क्या हुआ अमीश, कहाँ फंसे हो? बोलो. करूं क्या अमीश? कोई बात नहीं, कर सकते हैं. Let's write the equations first. What is given to us? A. Yeah, we are given the value of an. So A31. What is A31 equal to? A plus 30D. Do you know the value of D? No. But do you know that A plus 30D is equal to 300 and no. What do you call 360? Yeah, not 5580. 5580 is the sum, beta. So this is 1. And sum of 31 terms. So 31 by 2, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1. So that is equal to how much? 30. So 30d is equal to how much? 5580. So this is 2a. Here you can do it nicely. 31 by 2, instead of 2a you take it as a, and a plus 30d you already know, 360. Now you know where you went, idiot. Yes, means where you showed idiotism. Somewhere we will show 5580. So now calculation becomes easy. Okay, let's take next problem. समझ में आ गया ना अमिश? कर सकोगे? Right, चलो next problem. First and last term of an AP are -4 and 146. A is equal to -4, L is equal to 146. First and last term of the AP are given. And the sum of the AP, I don't know how many terms. The sum is given as 7171. The sum is 7171 Sn, and you actually need to find n and also the d for this question. First term is given, last term is given, and the sum of the terms is given. You need to find out a as well as the value of d. Suddenly it started to getting hot, na pura? Hot and humid, that chatpata, very humid. And when this happens, my brain doesn't work. Not that it works other time. Next week onwards, again, it's written rains. Wow. N equal to?
0.
N is equal to D's value? Hey, खाली आधा आंसर देता है.
So D is 1.5.
Oh, excellent. Yes, excellent. Full marks. Ananya and Shreya get half marks. They only said the value of N. They didn't calculate D. Tick tock. Shall we take another one? Okay, a little bit complex, but I think you should be able to do. I'm writing the question. We have an AP where S5 plus S7 is equal to 167. S5 plus S7 is 167. S10 itself is equal to 235. Okay, and you need to find the AP. Find the AP means basically you need to get the value of A, get the value of D, then only you can find the AP. These two datas are given to you. S5 plus S7 is given. Ultimately what? Two unknowns. And S of Achha, whenever they say find the AP, don't get confused. Find the AP means you need the first term D and just populate 3 terms and then data. Yeah. Achha, I don't know whether it is Netflix or Hotstar. There is a lovely series. I just saw it's binge watching. Pritam and Pedro. It's on Prime. Yeah, please watch it. You will enjoy the show. Exactly for your generation.
It's on Geo.
Suspense, thriller plus comedy. Why is that dog barking? Hey, don't shrug your shoulders. I need reason. Why is it barking? Can you give one reason? It's hungry. Lost his babies. Not able to go out today for a walk. D. No, I want to get the AP, na beta. So how much did you get the value of D? D is 115 by 23, which is 5. Yes, it is. And A is 1. So the AP will be 1, 6, 11, 16. देखो कहीं मिस्टेक किया होगा. Which one? Do SN. 2 iterations. The value of SN is given to you. SN means S10, you know that. First you find out what is S5. First you find out what is S5, Bakul. S5 is 5 by 2. 2A plus 4D. Then S7 is 7 by 2. 2A plus 6D. If you add them both, then 5 plus 7 becomes how much? 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So this becomes 6 into How much? 4a. No, you can't add them directly. So, no, this is, so it will be, we can add them directly. So it will be 5 2s are 10a by 2 plus how much? For 20d by 2. I'm deliberately keeping the denominators. And on this side, it will be how much? 14a by 2 plus 42d by 2. So it becomes, if you take 2 as common, or if you can take out 2 from everyone, it is 5a plus 7a, which is 12a, and 10d plus 21d. So it becomes 31d. And this value is equal to how much? 167. So, oh, yeah, na, this is 1. And then you have 235. 235 is equal to 10 by 2, which is 5 into 2a plus 9d. Okay, nonsense. Now you can do easily 2 equations. Next question. Okay, our next question. Find the sum of first 40 positive integers. First 40 positive integers divisible by 6. First 40 integers divisible by 6. So how does your AP start? 6, 12. Yeah. So your AP starts as 6, 12, 18. And you can actually count how many terms you have. Or you use the last term. It is easy to use the last term. 6 6 are 36, 6 7 are 42. So the last term will be how much, beta? 36. So we can use the sum of all the terms is given by n by 2 into a plus n. Anyways, you will need n. So find out how many n's are there. Up to 36 means 6 terms. N is equal to 6. So this you will be able to do. Shall we proceed? Find the sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 50. Odd numbers. Odd numbers between 0 and 50. The numbers start from 1 and end at 49.
The answer is 49.
Oh, yes. Electronic bounties for you. With fresh coconut inside. Yeah. Odd numbers. 0 to 40 you need to sum up. So the series starts from 1, 3 and ends at what? 49. Yeah, sum of all these numbers. So you know the common difference is 2. The first term is A, the last term is 49. So you can find out n. You did not do any iteration. The last term, see, no, not 50. Now n is 25, we did not do iteration. You can actually calculate. The last term L is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Yes or no? So the last term is how much? 49. 49 is equal to 1 plus n, I don't know. D is 3. So 3n minus 3. 3. D is 2. Sorry. D is 2. So you can find out this way if you have a doubt, minus 2. So this gives you how much? This will be minus 1, right? And this will become 50. So n becomes 25. Yeah. 625. Electronic perk for you. Now I'll fall short of chocolates. Now there are many more. Crackle. Then bar one. Then low category Kit Kat. Then not eclairs. Nutri eclairs, the bad one. What is that one thing with the kids used to be so excited about. My wife once took it for her kids in school. All these sticks available. Choco chips or what something. Not disgusting. It's about yeah. Done. Okay, next question. Next question. First term. The first term of an AP is 2. The first term is 2, and the sum of the first 5 terms, is equal to 1/4 the sum of next 5 terms. This is very interesting. No, here don't put S directly. Find the sum of you need to find out the sum of the first 30 terms. Sum of the first 30 terms needs an A, needs an N, which is there, and needs a D. The D is the fellow which is hidden from you. End of the day, you have to find out this. This is what? 30 by 2 into 2 plus 30 minus 1 into D. Your problem is to get this fellow. And get this fellow from there. Sum of the first 5 terms is equal to 1/4 the sum of the next 5 terms. So here D will come negative because the first 5 terms value is more than the next 5 terms. है ना? Common sense लगाए तो कीजिए. I'm just giving you a hint. Is equal to 1/4 the sum of the next 6 terms. Next 5 terms, yeah. Hmm? D will be negative, yeah. No. It will be not -1, -6. See, the first 5 terms, what are the next 5 terms? A6, A7, A8, A9 plus A10. This is the sum of the next terms. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा trick है. Not required. Just see. If I add A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5, okay? Just see the logic. Just see the logic. If I add this, what is this equal to? It is the sum of the first 10 numbers. Can I write this as S10? Right? So if I know S10 and this portion is how much? S5. Then I should be able to get Aha. I should be able to get this. Now, this is the same logic that I told the other day.
Sir,
1 minute. Huh? Have you understood this logic? If you add up the 10 terms, then it is S10. Just 1 minute. Huh? From S10, if you take out S5, then you get this. S10 calculation is easy for me. S10 calculation is easy for me. What is S10? 10 by 2, that is 5 into 2a plus 9d. And S5 is also easy for me. 5 by 2 into 2a plus 4d, right? This value is actually this. 1/4 of this is the value of S5. If you have not understood, I can explain you again. Look, there are 10. Bolo beta.
it is negative 2005.
No. You all are in the rat race of only getting the answer. Get the logic first. -6 is D, correct. This is a train. This is a train. Have you understood? Up till here, what is the sum? S5. And the complete sum is how much? This is S5. And this is what? S10. If you take out S5 from S10, then what is remaining? This is remaining. This is the sum of the next 5 terms. Sum of the next 5 terms. That is A6 plus A7, A8, A9, A10. This is the logic given to us. And you cannot do this individually. So better is you find out S10 and take out S5 from there. Then this will come out, which is this value. Now try to do. You're lazy, you're not doing. They've asked you to find out sum of 30 terms. So the sum of the first 30 terms is -2550. Negative.
That's it.
I thought you said D is equal to -2550, you said. You said D. It is recorded, you can hear. You said D.
Mr. I said, is it negative?
Okay, great. Then we are both like Ashwatthama and Yudhishthir. We heard it wrong in Battle of Mahabharata. The logic is this. But if you have taken their sums separately, then it is actually, it's a long way of doing. First understand the logic. Complete sum, half sum. Complete minus half is sum of this, which is this. It is easier to calculate that way. How much is your D? Then what is the problem in finding out 30? 15 multiplied by 2 into A. Fine. Yes. Okay. So we have a ladder. A ladder has, we have a ladder, and this ladder has got, this is an NCERT problem, rungs. You know rungs? Rungs are the footholds on which you step. Yeah, the rungs. And the rungs are 25 centimeters apart. 25 centimeter apart. And the rungs uniformly decrease in length from 45 centimeter at bottom, and it decreases in length, and when it goes to the top it becomes 25 cm at top. First let us see whether we have understood. At the top, if the top and the bottom rungs are 2.5 meter apart, so with the top and bottom they are 2.5 meter apart. I'll draw the diagram, don't worry. What is the length of wood required for this rung? How much of wood do you need? So let's first see the diagram, then only you will be able to appreciate this problem. So we like have a ladder, very interesting ladder, because we can't draw all the rungs. So we are just drawing some portion. All right. And similarly, this is my ladder. Okay. It says a ladder has got 25 rungs, and the rungs decrease uniform in length with 45 centimeter at the bottom. So the bottommost rung is how much? 45 centimeters. So this rung is 45 centimeter, and they uniformly decrease in length. That is basically your common difference in which they are reducing till you actually go to the topmost rung, and the topmost rung is how much? 25 centimeters in length. Okay, 25 centimeters in length. Right, fine. And these rungs are actually like this, and there's one more rung like this. Okay, fine. They say that the distance from the topmost rung to the bottommost rung is 2.5 meters, which means that this distance is 2.5 meters, and the spacing between the rungs are 25 centimeters. So the spacing between the rungs are how much? 25 centimeters. We are asked to find out how much wood we will need to make it. So all the yellow portions are the wood. So yellows can be the terms right from the start. The first term is 25, the last term is 40. We now actually need to know how many rungs will actually come. But here there is an interesting question. Suppose you are given a dairy milk and you are asked to make 3 equal parts. How many times will you cut the dairy milk? 2 times. 3 times काटोगे तो कितना part हो जाएगा? 2 times. Right. So we now need how many rungs will be actually coming. And then you need to find out what is the length of each. Use your head. Have you understood the problem? And then if you add all the yellows are basically your terms. Your terms of this AP are 25. I don't know what is the next one. I don't know how many, but I know the last one is 45. And if I can sum this, then that is my wood requirement. But how do I sum it? And how do I find out the distance? It's all about logic. Nikalo. Gap between each is 25. And overall, how much are we making it? 2.5 meters. 350 is the right answer. Good. Now we are going brand international. Electronic Hershey's for you. So overall spacing कितना है? 250 centimeters is the spacing. 2.5 meters means what? 250 centimeters. And rungs are how many apart? 25 centimeters apart. So you divide 250 by 25. Then how many rungs you are getting? 10 rungs. So your n value has already come. Then you don't need any D. You have A and you have L. Nonsense. Sn equal to have you understood, Vakul, this particular problem? Now, did you understand how did I find out how many rungs will be there? The total length of the ladder vertically is how much? Not the trapezium. The altitude is 250 centimeters. Your spacing is 25 centimeters each. So, no. How many number of rungs? How will you find out? 250 divided by 25. Total length divided by spacing will give you how many number of steps are there. How many steps? 25 steps. 10 steps. 25 divided by 250 divided by 25. 10. Now you know n. Now you can do the sum. One last. All of you understood this problem? Is it matching? Are you have to do 10 by 2, which is 5. 5 multiplied by 45 plus 25. So this is 350. Simple. 45, 25 makes it 70. 70 into 5 is 350. What happened, Anurag? Did you do?
No, sir.
Why? What is there to be still doing? That means you are not listening to the explanation. He is hell bent on finding an answer. If you know the explanation, it doesn't take more than 2 minutes. Now listen what I am saying. Look at the figure. What is the spacing between the top and the bottom rung? 2.5 meters. 2.5 meters is how much? 250 centimeters. What is the spacing between two consecutive rungs? 25 centimeters. So divide 250 by 25. How many rungs you get? 10 rungs. So basically 10 wooden pieces. So my n is equal to 10. My first term length is how much? 25. My last term is 45. N by 2, which is 5. Multiplied by 25 plus 45, which is 70. 350. ये क्या कर रहा है? अपनी सीख निकालेगा, मेहनत कर लूंगा, फिर भी सर नीचे नहीं झुकाऊंगा, कदम नहीं झुका. I will somehow find the answer. I'll slog whole night. Very good. Okay, our last problem. Let's see whether we can do it. There is a man who has to pay off a debt. You know a debt? He has taken a loan from someone and he has to pay off. That debt amount is 3600. Write it. The debt amount is 3600 and he has to pay it off in 20 installments. Sorry, 40 installments. 40 annual installments means every year he will be paying 40 annual installments means he will be paying it over 40 years. 40 annual installments. Huh? Okay. And the installments will be in the form of an AP. Means suppose the common difference is 2. First year you will return 10. Next year you will return 8. It's like that. Have you understood? The total debt is 3600. That has to be repaid in 40 annual installments in the form of an AP. When 30 installments are paid, he dies. He's dead, leaving 1/3 of the debt unpaid. Means up to 30 he paid something, right? Whatever he has not paid, that is equal to 1/3 of the debt. Means how much? 1200 rupees. Find the value of the first installment. Have you understood the problem? 3600 rupees has to be paid in 40 installments. Third question twist kiya. Look at the faces. 3600 has to be paid in how many installments? "40 such installment Installment 1, installment 2, 3, I don't know. They can be bigger or they can be smaller, right? When he paid the 30th installment, fellow died. At that time, amount remaining was how much? 1/3 of the debt. Means the sum of the first 30 installment is equal to how much? Yeah. S30 is equal to 2400. This is given to you. And S40 is equal to 3600. Yeah, now you find out how many our friend gave. So all you need to find out is what was the first installment and what is common difference. Very easy. Again, I'm saying in this chapter, if you get something wrong, it is because you are poor in English. Very, very difficult to accept what I'm saying. You are poor in English, and not in English, in comprehension. You are not able to break the story of the problem. There is hardly any mathematics involved out here. Yes, Shreya, tell me the value. What? Solving still now. Two A plus 39D is 180, 2A plus 29D is 160. Simple. देखो समझ में आया तो यानी बोलता क्यों नहीं है फिर से समझाता हूं उसमें क्या है हाँ DS2 is correct और फिर से समझो ना what is the big deal I have taken 3600 from you I have to return this in installments 40 so but that is in the form of AP I don't know what it is let the first installment be the biggest one then slowly installment values will reduce. Do you agree or not? Like this. And say this is my 40th installment. If I add all these things, one thing is understood that S of these 40 terms should give me 3600. Have you understood this or not? All these payments should make it 3600. But when it was the 30th installment, I khalas. And they say, when I am dead, at that time, 1/3 is still unpaid. What is 1/3 of this? 1200 means up till here I paid S30. That means I have repaid some money, na? Some money I have repaid. What I have not repaid is 1200. That means what I have not repaid is what I have paid is 2400. 2400 I have already paid. Then I'm khalas. 1200 I have not paid. So this can be made one relation. What is the relation? 15 plus 15 into 2A plus how much? 29D. My bad. Is equal to 2400. And from here you can make out 20 into 2A plus 39D is equal to how much? 3600. Laddu cancel and then 2 cancels this 360. 360 means it will become 180 and 15 cancels this 15 ones are 15 then 690 15 6 are 90 160. So 2A then you subtract both. If I subtract top minus bottom minus top then 2A's go away. 39 minus 29 is how much? 10D and 180 minus 160 is 20. This gone. D is equal to 2. What nonsense. D is equal to 2. Then A's value is how much? A's value is 51. So great man. He's taking this money back in 40 years. 51 rupees, 49 rupees, 47 rupees. Yeah. Reducing, na? First term is 51. Is it? It should increase. So how much should the value be? The value should be 53, 55, because it has to get a larger value. Okay? With this, all our in-flight services comes to a conclusion.